Hello, in this lesson we are going to learn how to create a subcontracting purchase order where the customer is going to hire a subcontractor to carry out a service or manufacture or produce the material. So let's get started by going first to logistics, then go to materials management, click on purchasing, click on purchase order, click on create, and then go ahead and select transaction ME21N vendor / supplying plant known. So let's go ahead and double click on this transaction. Here we have the create purchase order initial screen is displayed. The default type of PO is standard, which is the type we are going to use in this lesson for subcontracting PO. We have also other types of POs as shown in the list here. Let's select the header icon to expand the display, and it will list the required fields to create the subcontracting PO. Click on the vendor field first and enter 700-402. Press the enter key. This is the vendor that we are going to use to carry out the service for you. The subcontract or work could be carried out at the customer's premises or the vendor's premises. If the type of work, for example, is painting for a specific type of material and the job is going to be carried out at the vendor's place, then the customer has to issue a subcontract to the vendor and ship the material that needs painting to the vendor's place. Let's enter the purchasing organization and change it to 3000. Press the enter key and ask me to enter the currency, so I'm going to put US dollar. Press the enter key again. We go back for the purchasing group, but before I enter the purchasing group, please keep in mind that purchasing organization is an organizational unit that procures materials or services and negotiate the terms and conditions of the purchase with the vendors. So let's enter the purchase group as 000 for this lesson. A purchase or a group of purchasers in the purchasing organization department responsible for purchasing a type of goods or service. That's what they call them, purchasing group. And we're going to keep as the company code 3000. The company code basically represents the organizational unit with set of cost objects for reporting purposes. Click in the item category column. For this lesson, the item category is letter L, so I'm just going to go and click on the search icon and choose the letter L for subcontracting. So let's go ahead and double click on it. Click on the search icon to select the specific material from the list and enter star EAR for bearing, close with the star. Press the enter key. Let's go ahead and select the ball bearing 100-510. Double click on it. Click on the quantity and enter 6 for quantity. Delivery date, let's change it to 06/31/2013. For the price, I'm gonna enter 100. In the plant field, we're going to enter 3000. Plant field to specify the plant number where the subcontracting vendor should ship the completed item. So let's go ahead and press tab key again. Storage location, click on the storage search icon, or if you know the storage location, you just may go ahead and enter it. And we're going to enter for this one 001. Storage location again is the location where you are going to receive the completed item. So we have entered storage location as 0001 or the warehouse location. Let's go ahead and press the enter key. Make sure the material data tab is being selected. So the material data tab is in the item detail, and this is to view the sub items or component that require to be forwarded to the subcontracting vendor. These components usually are specified in the bill of material, BOM, that is related to the main material. So let's go ahead and click on the component icon to view the list of the components related to the main material. The components overview is displayed, showing no list of components related to the parent material ball bearing. Let's go ahead and add the components. We're not going to be very precise on each component. The idea in this lesson is to show you how to add components to make the parent material that is going to be forwarded to the subcontracting vendor, who will make the final product, and this is in our case here is a ball bearing. I have a list of items or components that I'm going to enter here. So I'm going to start with the first one, enter W-100, and for the quantity required, I'm going to enter 6 and press the enter key. SAP automatically display the description of the material. I'll enter the next one, enter for quantity as 6 again, and for the third one I'm going to enter 400, enter as 12, and press the enter key. After adding the required components, if you notice, we have the material, we have the description, and we have the quantity required to make each material. The requirement date is the date needs these components to be available in stock. So these components can be issued to the vendor to produce the final product, which is the ball bearing. Pro storage location is where the components will be issued out to the vendor. And in our case, we're going to enter 0001, press the arrow key down, again 0001, press the arrow key down again, 0001, and press the enter key. Supposedly we have added the required components. Let's go click on the back icon. Let's go ahead now and save our work to save this subcontracting purchase order before forwarding it to the vendor. Notice the standard PO has been created under this number. Let's go ahead now and click on the back icon to exit the purchase order screen. And that will conclude our lesson. You have just learned how to create a subcontracting purchase order. So let's go ahead now and review the quiz questions to find out how much you have learned from this lesson. And if you have any problem, you could go back again, review the material one more time.